Hello everyone, how are y'all doing today? I am gonna make Cajun spaghetti. I start out with a roux, and I got this from Dat Louisiana Live, D-A-T Louisiana Live, and it's a channel where they have a boat out in Louisiana, barge or whatever you want to call it, houseboat, and they do a lot of catching catfish and gar and all kind of stuff. Frog, hand grab frog, like we used to do, and stuff like that. And she was making Cajun spaghetti. Everything starts out that's good with a roux. But anyway, my gravy is a little darker than I think it looks on the camera, but it's a caramel color, a little darker than a caramel color. I got salt and pepper in it. I don't measure. I just put, you don't want this to be like a typical gravy. I didn't thicken it up or anything like that. I just put my olive oil in there, and I put a little bit of flour, just enough to make it like this. Kind of runny, like that's a good color. I've been working on that for a while. I got my spaghetti already cooked. I got my sausage. Supposed to use weenies, but I didn't. I used like little smoked sausage things that I like. You can use whatever you want, I guess, because I did. And I'm gonna take and add a can of Rotel. I'm gonna add a can of tomato sauce. That in there. Mix that up real good. Try to keep the camera in frame because I'm holding it. Got on a selfie stick today. That in. And I can't remember if she added a can of tomatoes, but I'm gonna add a can of tomatoes. I'm just gonna add a can of diced petite tomatoes. But it's her name's Tara, and their son name is Drake, and Keith is their dad. And they do a lot I love their videos. I can relate to them. Now, this is the first time I've ever did this. We're doing it together. And I can't remember hers was thick like that. Or did she add, do I need to add a little water or what? But I don't think so. I think it was like this. But anyway, I'm gonna taste it. I got a little bit of I got my seasoning, my salt, my pepper, my garlic powder, a little bit of cayenne pepper, because it's supposed to be spicy, but me and my husband, I like spicy, but he don't at all. And with my acid reflux, I don't really need it. All these throat problems. So I'm gonna taste this. Like I said, we doing this together for the first time. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. That's absolutely delicious. But I think, gonna add a little bit of water. See if I got some water in the refrigerator. It's cold water, but it'll be fine. Let me open this water up. If I can get it open. Let's see. I Get it out. Ooh. Trying to get this bottle of water open. Here we go. It's twisting. Hard to do it with one hand. It's cold. I wish it was hot. I didn't want to go back there and get a bottle. I'm gonna mix this up. That looks a lot better to me. Yeah, that looks a lot better to me. Now she put her hamburger meat and her weenies in here raw. I just don't like that. She might be using that 90-10 meat, but mine was that Dollar General roll. So I don't add it. I cook my stuff first, then add to my skitty. I always have. That's nailing it. I barely taste the gravy, but I do. I taste the color. I can't explain it. It's the color. The darkness of it makes that. If you've ever had gravy, you know the darker it gets, the flavorful it gets, but just don't burn it. You burn it, it's not good at all. Okay? But yeah, y'all go over and watch them. They're really good. I think I need to add a little bit more water. Then I'm gonna add my meat. My meat and my sausage. I'll show y'all the sausage that I use. It's Angus sauce. Whoops, I just made a mess. Okay, that's good right there. Let me get this up to a simmer. Get out my sausage. I find where I stuck it. Alright, y'all, I'm starting to organize. It's this, I'll get it out of the Ziploc. Yeah, I'm one-handed. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Still gonna be good. It's this market side uncured Angus beef franks. I absolutely love these things. Absolutely love them. And that's what I'm using instead of a hot dog over there. I'll put that back in the Ziploc in a second. I need to get that. Let's see. Get me a paper towel. I can't stand this spillage being on my stove. Okay. It bubbles. Alright, we're gonna now I'm gonna get my hamburger meat and my wings that I have pre-cooked and drained. I just cooked the hamburger meat till they're done and then added the weenies and let them just cook a little. You can tell they cooked just a little. Get some of that fat out of it. I know that's the flavor, but I don't like it. Everybody cooks different. Okay, here. My husband's off work today. He works 6 days a week, and then he gets a little time, and I cook something special for him. This is what he wanted me to try. He said it sounded delicious. Let that heat back up a little bit. I'm gonna get me a plate. I didn't get me a... Go in here and get one of my good plates. Let's see. Yeah, We're gonna plate this up on a fancy plate. At least that's what I call it, my fancy plate. And my plates are clean. And I gotta get me a drink of my coffee here. This is our brunch. We didn't eat breakfast. I slept in till like 9:30 or 10. I got up at 8 and got my 10,000 steps in, which takes me about an hour and 45 minutes. And I set that stump back on fire out there. We had a big stump we're trying to burn down. So I've been working on keeping it going when I was walking. And now he's up out there playing with it probably. He came in here and saw I was doing. He's like, "Ooh, wee." Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I asked him, did he want some little something for breakfast? He said, no, he gonna wait on this. I wanna give this a quick taste. See if it needs anything. Ooh, it's hot. We're gonna blow this. I think, do I need more pepper? I think I'm gonna add a little more pepper. If he wasn't here, I'd add a little Cajun. They add Cajun seasoning to there. I'm pretty sure they add it to everything, but if he wasn't in here, I'd add a little bit more cayenne. But I taste the spice on my tongue, in my mouth, so it shouldn't be too bad for him. Okay. It's hot. It's ready. I wish he was in here to taste test it, but he ain't. Yes, alright, let me get me a fork. Get a little bit of the spaghetti out. I cooked it and ate a little olive oil. That's why it's not sticking like that. I'm just going to make me a little bit because I just want to taste it right now. I still ain't hungry. Uh-oh. Let me get me a... Y'all know I use my measuring cup to scoop, but I always have. Oh, she's bubbling. I'm going to turn it down on low. And just let it simmer for a little. I'm going to get me a little bit, put it on here. Oh, Lord. Yes, please. Mix with my spaghetti. I guess you could put cheese. I think she made potato salad to go with hers or something like that. Alright, I'm going to taste this. I can get any. It's going to be hot. That was a good call on them tomatoes I put in there, even if she did. I can't remember. I'm going to get a piece of sausage. Y'all do this. This is some fine stuff right here. This is fine. Okay? You don't have to cook your meat and stuff separate. You could just throw it in if you get like that 90-10 hamburger meat or something. So I don't want all that grease in my food. And there's a fly in my kitchen. Y'all, this is good. I didn't get me another piece of sausage. I should have got me another piece of sausage. But y'all look at that. That was delicious. Y'all like this video? Like, share, subscribe, and have a great day.